Aloha, it's Jen Jubilee, and today we're going to be making sour cream and onion kale chips. Kale is awesome. It is a super leafy green, lots of nutrients inside of it, and what I did is I took the kale leaf and I tore it into little pieces like this. Then what we have today is we're going to be using some green onions. Aren't these gorgeous? These were harvested at the Kauai Grow Farm, and they're just super, super beautiful. So I have about, it looks like about 4 pieces right here. We're going to use all of this. And then we have some coconut milk. You can use any type of nut milk that you'd like to. You know, like almond milk or any type of seed milk if you'd like to. Just let it ferment, meaning that you can keep it in the refrigerator for a couple days and it will start to turn sour. Or you can always add a lemon. Like sometimes you've got kale and you really want some chips, and so you're like, okay, well, I want to make it right now. You can't wait a couple days. And so you can use the lime to sour it up. I also here in the tropics love to use soursop juice. And soursop juice is naturally got that tart flavor to it, and actually the juice that I made earlier for this is soursop juice. So anyways, and then what we have here is also some sea salt and some garlic powder. I always like to use fresh garlic when I have it, but today I don't, and so those of you that want to use garlic powder, that's great. And then dill. This is fresh dill from the garden. Smells so great. Or you can use dill from the store. So another thing to have is a dehydrator tray, or let's say you don't have a dehydrator, you can always use your stove and just keep that on a low heat, a low temperature, and you can still make kale chips that way. So we're gonna have this a very short video today. I already made the sauce that we're going to be putting onto the chips, and so check this out. Super green. Why? Because we used the green onions and the dill. It created a really beautiful green color. You know that I'm really into green right now, so how cool is that? Very great. So this one, again, I used soursop juice, but you can use your other nut milk juices like I said before. We're going to pour this over. Let me just move some of these things out of the way since we already have a creation. Making this a little faster video, so those of you that like to just check it all out quick and get the recipe, you have it. So you got a bowl of kale, you're pouring this in here. Okay, it's a little over a cup of sauce that we're going to be using for this much kale. Okay, so to me this looks like maybe what is that, maybe 4 to 6 cups of kale. I don't know, again, I don't measure, but you know, you can play around with that. So what I'm going to do now is I have the sauce on here. I'm going to massage this kale with the sauce, and we're going to gently do that because we're going to get every piece coated with that awesome, awesome sauce. And then we'll be putting it on the dehydrator tray, and then we'll be putting in the dehydrator. The second setting, if you have an Excalibur, at 105 for living foods. And if you have, like I said, the stove, you just put that on warm, and you can still have the yummy, tasty kale chips. So I massaged everything into the kale chips. They are covered. Sometimes I like to sprinkle like hemp seeds or sesame seeds on top to make it a little crunchy. But right now what we're going to do is place the kale chips on top of the tray, just like this. Just kind of spread them all out. They're nicely coated. And I'm so excited for these to be done. That one didn't get a lot of juice. We're going to do that one a little bit more. And so you just have them all on the tray here like this. You can see the coating on there. Awesome. All right. Well, this is Jen Jubilee, and thanks for watching my videos. Tune in on